Have you ever watched your energetic little sausage dog eagerly get ready to leap off the high living room sofa, only to feel your heart completely drop into your stomach, because you know just how easily that single jump could permanently hurt them? Hi, welcome back to Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and in this video, I am gonna teach you exactly how to protect your dachshund's long back, using incredibly simple, highly effective daily habits. Dachshunds are famous all over the world for their adorable long bodies, short little legs, and big, loving personalities, but that famous shape comes with a serious genetic risk that every owner must take seriously. Because of their unique skeletal build, roughly 1 in 4 dachshunds will suffer from a painful and dangerous spinal condition, known as intervertebral disc disease, during their lifetime. It is not that your dog is fragile or broken, but rather their long spine acts like a suspension bridge that lacks enough support underneath, making it highly vulnerable to severe injury from normal daily movements. To truly understand why we must protect a dachshund's long back, we have to look closely at the fascinating biology and history of this incredible hunting breed. Hundreds of years ago, breeders intentionally developed these dogs with very long bodies and extremely short sturdy legs, so they could easily slide down into narrow underground tunnels to hunt badgers. This specific body type is caused by a genetic condition called chondrodystrophy, which is just a fancy scientific word for a type of dwarfism that affects how their bones and joint cartilage grow. While this dwarfism makes them amazing tunnel hunters, it also means the shock-absorbing cushions between their spinal bones, known as discs, age much faster and become brittle far sooner than they do in standard dog breeds. When a brittle disc experiences sudden pressure, it can easily tear, bulge, or completely rupture out of its proper place, pressing directly against the sensitive spinal cord, and causing intense pain or even sudden paralysis. By understanding this unique genetic blueprint, you can stop treating spinal health like an afterthought, and start actively protecting their body before an injury ever happens. The first simple step to keeping your dachshund safe is to completely eliminate high jumping from their daily life by installing specialized pet ramps around your house. When a short-legged dog leaps off a standard sofa or a high bed, the massive impact forces their fragile spine to bend and twist violently when their front feet slam into the hard floor. You need to place sturdy, non-slip ramps next to every single piece of furniture your dog loves to climb, and then actively train them to use the ramp every single time. Use delicious, high-value training treats to gently guide them up and down the ramp, rewarding them heavily until they completely forget about jumping altogether. You can also block off high furniture with decorative pillows or specialized pet gates when you are not in the room to supervise their movements. Preventing that single, high-impact jump is the absolute most effective way to shield their delicate back discs from dangerous trauma. Our second simple step focuses on mastering the correct professional way to pick up and hold your dachshund so you never strain their long spine. You must never, ever pick up a dachshund by their front legs, by their armpits, or by scooping them up around their middle stomach, while leaving their heavy rear end dangling freely in the air. Dangling their body causes their spine to bend like a dangerous hammock, putting an intense amount of stretching pressure right on the middle of their back, where injuries happen most. To lift them safely, place one hand firmly under their chest right behind their front legs, and simultaneously scoop up their rear legs and rump with your other hand. Lift them up evenly like a fragile log, keeping their entire body perfectly horizontal and level against your chest, so their weight is fully supported from head to tail. Teaching every member of your family and every guest this specific lifting technique will ensure your dog's back is always safe whenever they are held. The third critical step to protecting your dachshund's long back involves keeping their body at a perfectly lean, healthy weight throughout their entire life. Carrying even 1 or 2 extra pounds of body fat puts a massive, non-stop physical strain on a dachshund's long spine, pulling it downward and wearing out their delicate discs incredibly fast. You should be able to easily feel your dog's ribs with your fingers, and clearly see a sharp, defined waistline when you look down at their body from above. If your dachshund looks completely round like a sausage, you need to work closely with your veterinarian to safely reduce their daily food portions and cut out calorie-heavy table scraps. Swap out fatty commercial treats for healthy, crunchy alternatives like small pieces of raw green beans, carrots, or air-popped popcorn without any salt or butter. Keeping your dog lean removes a huge amount of constant mechanical stress from their backbone, acting like a protective shield for their long-term health. Our fourth step involves building strong, supportive core muscles along your dachshund's back and stomach through regular low-impact exercise every single day. Just like human athletes, a dog needs strong, toned muscles to hold their spine perfectly in place and absorb the normal shocks of running and playing around the yard. Controlled walking on a flat, even surface like a paved sidewalk or a smooth grass park is the absolute best exercise for building these vital supporting muscles without causing injury. Avoid letting your dachshund run up and down steep flights of stairs, run wildly on rough, rocky trails, or play rough wrestling games with much larger, heavier dogs who could accidentally step on them. You can also incorporate fun, gentle balance exercises by having your dog stand on soft couch cushions or specialized canine fitness discs to naturally strengthen their core. A highly active muscular dachshund, who walks regularly, will have a much stronger physical defense against spinal injuries than a lazy dog who sleeps all day. The fifth crucial step to ensuring long-term spinal health is to immediately throw away your standard neck collar and switch to a high-quality, supportive chest harness for all daily walks. When a dachshund wears a neck collar and pulls hard against a leash, the pulling force creates a dangerous, jerky strain that travels straight down their neck bones and right into their upper back. A properly fitted Y-shaped chest harness completely shifts that pulling pressure away from their fragile neck and spreads it evenly across their strong ribcage and chest bones instead. Look for a harness that features soft, comfortable padding and does not restrict the natural, free movement of their front shoulders when they walk. Make sure to attach the leash to the back clip of the harness, rather than the front clip, to keep their body moving in a straight, perfectly balanced line. This simple equipment swap instantly removes a massive source of repetitive daily trauma from their delicate spinal column. We also need to look closely at a major factor that often gets completely overlooked by pet owners, which is keeping your dachshund's toenails trimmed incredibly short at all times. If a dog's nails grow too long and constantly tap against the floor, it forces their feet to tilt backward and completely alters the natural angle of their leg bones. This unnatural foot position shifts their entire posture, forcing their long back to arch upwards into an unhealthy shape, and changing how weight is distributed across their spinal discs. You should trim your dachshund's nails every 2 weeks, using a gentle pet nail grinder or sharp clippers so their paws can rest perfectly flat on the ground. If you can hear their nails loudly clicking against your hardwood or tile floors when they walk, their nails are already too long and are actively harming their back posture. Maintaining short nails is a very simple, zero-cost way to ensure their spine stays aligned exactly the way nature intended. Another highly useful strategy for protecting your dachshund's long back is to carefully evaluate the flooring inside your home and eliminate slippery surfaces wherever possible. Hardwood, laminate, and slick tile floors are incredibly dangerous for a long-bodied dog because their feet can suddenly slide out from under them while they are running or turning a corner. A sudden, unexpected slip causes their long body to twist sideways in a violent, awkward motion that can easily tear a fragile spinal disc in a split second. You should place long, rubber-backed runner rugs or interlocking foam mats along the high-traffic pathways of your home, where your dog regularly runs. Providing secure, non-slip traction allows your dachshund to walk and run with complete confidence, keeping their spine perfectly straight and stable during their daily indoor adventures. These affordable home adjustments turn your living space into a completely safe sanctuary, where your dog can move around freely without any hidden risks. As we continue to implement these simple steps, we must also discuss the absolute importance of crate training your dachshund, so they have a safe place to rest if they ever need medical confinement. If a dachshund injures their back, a veterinarian will often prescribe strict, Non-stop crate rest for 6 to 8 long weeks to allow the delicate spinal discs to heal completely without surgery. If your dog has never been crate trained, being suddenly locked inside a small cage will cause them immense emotional stress, causing them to whine, thrash, and dig frantically at the door, which will only injure their back even more. You should train your dachshund to love their crate from an early age, by feeding them their meals inside it, and keeping it filled with soft blankets and fun puzzle toys. When your dog views their crate as a peaceful, happy bedroom, they will rest quietly and calmly whenever they need to heal, making a massive difference in their recovery. We must also look closely at the earliest warning signs of back pain, so you can act immediately, and prevent a minor strain from turning into full, permanent paralysis. Dachshunds are incredibly tough, brave little dogs, who will often try to hide their physical pain from you, until it becomes completely unbearable. Some of the very first signs of back trouble include a suddenly arched, or hunched back, shivering or shaking for no obvious reason, a sudden refusal to eat their food, or a reluctance to look up at your face. You might also notice them crying out when you pick them up, hiding under furniture, or walking with an unusual, wobbly stiffness in their rear legs. If you observe any of these warning signs, you must immediately pick them up safely, place them in a confined crate, and contact your trusted veterinarian for an emergency appointment right away. Acting fast within the first few hours of a spinal flare-up can completely save your dog's ability to walk. It is also highly useful to understand that crate rest and modern veterinary medicine are not the only tools available, as professional physical therapy can do wonders for a dachshund's back health. If your dog is recovering from a mild back strain, or recovering from spinal surgery, working with a certified canine rehabilitation therapist can speed up their healing drastically. These professionals use amazing, low-impact techniques like underwater treadmills, gentle laser therapy, and specific stretching exercises to reduce pain and inflammation, while safely building up core strength. The underwater treadmill is especially wonderful, because the water fully supports your dog's weight, allowing them to walk and build strong muscles, without putting any harsh pressure on their healing spine. Learning simple massage techniques from a professional therapist also allows you to safely relax your dog's tight back muscles, right in the comfort of your own living room. Investing in professional physical therapy provides your dachshund with a wonderful, supportive recovery plan that ensures their long-term mobility. As we approach the final step of our process, it is vital for every pet parent to realize that raising a dachshund is a beautiful journey that requires consistent mindfulness and protective love. You are sharing your life with an incredibly loyal, intelligent breed that wants to jump, play, and run wildly, because they have the giant heart of a brave hunting dog, trapped inside a small, low-riding body. Their unique long back is not a curse or a defect, but a special physical trait that requires you to step up and act as their dedicated, protective guardian every single day. A professional pet lover would tell you that the secret to dachshund health is consistency. A single moment of laziness, where you let them jump off a high bed, can ruin months of careful protection. When you commit to using ramps, lifting them correctly, keeping them lean, and watching their posture, you create a beautiful lifestyle of safety that allows their joyful personality to shine. The secret to living a long, worry-free life with your dachshund is to transform your daily routine into a rock-solid shield that completely protects their unique long back. Always honor their hunting heritage by providing safe, low-impact exercise that builds strong core muscles, and switch from a neck collar to a supportive chest harness immediately. Install high-quality pet ramps next to all furniture, block off dangerous high spaces, and always pick them up using the horizontal, two-handed technique that fully supports their entire body. Keep their weight perfectly lean with healthy vegetable treats, trim their toenails every 2 weeks to maintain perfect spinal alignment, and cover slippery floors with non-slip runner rugs. Thank you so much for watching Paw and Order. My name is Carl, and I hope these steps help you build a wonderful, safe, and active life with your beautiful sausage companion. If you love these steps, please smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for more amazing pet education, and comment below to share your dachshund stories with our community.